Ashtavakra Gita, chapter 1, verse 19. Just as a mirror exists within and without the image reflected in it, even so, the Supreme Lord exists inside and outside this body. Let's see what the sage is saying here. When we are looking at the mirror, it seems like we are looking at the image. But actually we are looking at the mirror. It appears as an image or form, but if you see, it's just a mirror and that's it. Let's observe and see what the sage is trying to say by giving an example of a mirror. If we are looking at the mirror, we kind of forget that it's a mirror and all our attention is on the image. The sage is saying, we have been looking into this mirror for a long time. When he said the mirror, he meant this appearance of the form that we see in this world. And we have affection towards how we are looking at it. There is desire towards it. There is a wish that it should have been this way, that way, could have been this way, that way. In fact, this has the past, present, and the future if we observe very carefully. But it's just a mirror. The image in the mirror has no real existence. We might be having a question that, for the mirror, it's just an image, but outside the mirror, there is some existence. The sage is telling us to inquire this by having this example. If we see the mirror and see that it's just an image in the mirror, for the mirror, it's just a mirror. Only outside the mirror, there exists something. But for the mirror, whatever image has been seen, it doesn't matter. Right? Now, the objects and the matter that we see around, it is in some other mirror. Check on this. There is a lot of depth in it. Like when the sage says, inquire, he's telling us to see by giving an example of a mirror. Like if I'm looking into the mirror, for the mirror, it doesn't matter what the image is, it's just a mirror. In the similar way, whatever we are thinking has real here. Is there any other mirror within which this is being reflected? The body that you are seeing as you, is that you? What happens to that body when it sleeps? When you are in deep sleep, don't you exist? If not, how can we say that I slept? Is the body alone is what you are? Check. What are all these experiences, emotions, the past, the future? Is it all attached to the body? Who are you? Isn't this all the activity of the matter? The sage is saying the body, mind, etc. have no real existence. It's only a superimposition on the self that they appear to exist. Just as the reflection cannot affect the mirror, body, the mind, etc. cannot affect the self. The sage is telling us to inquire and to check what is the significance of this body then. On what basis are you giving so much importance to your experiences? Aren't these experiences to your senses? Aren't these senses of the body? Other than the truth, there is no other significance. It's ego who says what appears is what it is. The sage is saying the truth is not in this appearance and experience. Now, let us inquire on the essence of what the sage is pointing towards. We might be thinking that we are breathing here, we are seeing things around, touching, feeling, etc., etc. If this is not the truth, if this is not life of truth, then what else is? This needs inquiry. The life that sage is speaking about is beyond the life and death. The trap of life and death itself is suffering. Sage is saying, let the nature play its game outside and let the inside be filled with self. Let the outside be as many colors and let it be full of shine, but let us be aware of that truth within, which is the source of all the colors and shine. Let there be silence within, which cannot be touched. Anything and everything is happening, but this cannot be touched by anything or anyone.